7 reasons why many people in their 70s start distancing themselves from others. Senior advice: please leave 1 subscribe, 1 comment, 1 like for this valuable video of yours, and share the video on various media to help others gain insight and understanding. As people enter their 70s, many begin to distance themselves from others, sometimes subtly, sometimes drastically. This shift can be surprising to friends and family, but it's often rooted in deeper emotional, psychological, and even practical reasons. In this video, we'll explore 7 common reasons seniors start withdrawing from social circles, family gatherings, and community life. Whether you're a senior yourself or someone who loves one, understanding these causes can help foster compassion and connection during this important stage of life. Let's dive in. Number 1. Solitude becomes a source of peace. As people reach their 70s, solitude often takes on a new and powerful meaning. After decades of working, raising families, meeting social obligations, and managing daily responsibilities, many seniors discover that being alone isn't something to fear. It's something to embrace. Quiet time becomes a space for healing, reflection, and reconnection with the self. In earlier stages of life, solitude might have felt like isolation or even neglect, but in their 70s, many people come to view it as a gift. Without the noise of constant expectations or busy schedules, they can finally listen to their inner voice, enjoy hobbies at their own pace, or simply rest without guilt. Solitude allows seniors to reflect on their life journey, make peace with the past, and find clarity about what matters most moving forward. Rather than seeing it as being cut off from others, many view it as a form of emotional independence, a calm space to reset and recharge. This shift is not about pushing others away, but about choosing serenity over overstimulation. It's a form of self-care and self-respect that many only fully appreciate later in life. For seniors, solitude often becomes not a sign of withdrawal, but a well-earned peace. Number 2. Emotional energy is finite. As people enter their 70s, many begin to realize that emotional energy is a limited resource, and they become much more intentional about how they use it. After decades of navigating family dynamics, work-related stress, and social expectations, seniors often develop a strong sense of what brings them peace and what drains them. With age comes clarity. Not every conflict is worth engaging in, and not every relationship needs to be maintained. Seniors tend to let go of people-pleasing behaviors and set firmer boundaries. It's not that they care less, it's that they care more about their own well-being. They may distance themselves from individuals who bring negativity, drama, or emotional tension, choosing instead to spend their time with those who uplift and understand them. This shift isn't about bitterness or resentment. It's about choosing peace over pressure, simplicity over chaos, and authenticity over obligation. Seniors have learned, often the hard way, that trying to fix everyone or keep the peace at their own expense isn't sustainable. In their 70s, protecting their emotional health becomes a priority. They conserve their energy for what truly matters: loving relationships, inner calm, and moments that feed their soul. Number 3. Listening more, talking less. In their 70s, many people begin to value reflection over reaction. Life experience has taught them that not every moment needs commentary, and not every silence needs to be filled. Instead of jumping into conversations or chasing the spotlight, seniors often become quieter, more observant, and more intentional with their words. This doesn't mean they have nothing to say. It means they've learned the power of listening. Rather than engaging in small talk or gossip, they prefer conversations with depth, sincerity, and purpose. They may withdraw from social circles where discussions feel superficial or chaotic, choosing instead the calm of genuine connection or even peaceful solitude. Their quieter presence is often mistaken for disinterest, but in truth, it's a sign of wisdom. They're filtering out noise, emotionally and socially, focusing only on what feels meaningful. They listen to learn, to support, and to understand. not to respond or impress. In a world filled with constant chatter, seniors know that silence can be sacred. By talking less and listening more, they often gain deeper insight, not only into others, but into themselves. This subtle shift reflects a lifetime of learning and a growing preference for quality over quantity in every interaction. Number 4, reflecting on mortality. In their 70s, many people begin to confront the reality of their own mortality more directly. This awareness doesn't always come with fear. It often brings a sense of perspective and a deep desire to reflect on the life they've lived, the choices they've made, and the legacy they will leave behind. This stage of life encourages introspection. Seniors may spend more time revisiting memories, asking deeper questions, or finding spiritual or philosophical meaning in their journey. As a result, socializing for the sake of routine or obligation may start to feel less urgent or fulfilling. Instead of attending every gathering or engaging in surface-level chatter, they may choose to spend more time alone or with only those who truly matter. This inward focus isn't necessarily a sign of sadness. It's often a natural part of aging with awareness. The desire to make peace with the past, to understand life's greater meaning, and to prepare emotionally for what's ahead can take precedence over casual social engagement. By turning inward, many seniors discover a richer inner life. It's not about shutting others out, but about tuning into their own thoughts, values, and truths in a way that feels both healing and necessary. Number 5, loss changes everything. By the time someone reaches their 70s, they've likely experienced significant personal loss, perhaps the death of a spouse, close friends, siblings, or even adult children. These losses don't just leave a void. They often reshape how a person views relationships, time, and connection. Grief is not linear. It can linger quietly for years, or come in waves when least expected. For many seniors, the emotional weight of loss can lead to withdrawal, not out of apathy, but as a form of self-preservation. They may distance themselves socially to protect their heart, avoid reminders of those they've lost, or simply because they don't feel understood by others who haven't shared similar pain. Healing from such profound loss takes time, patience, and often solitude. During this period, many find comfort in routine, memory, or quiet spaces where they can process emotions without the pressure to explain or perform. This distancing isn't rejection, it's reflection. It's a natural part of grieving where a person gently pulls back from the world to find balance again. Over time, many do reconnect, but often on different terms, with greater clarity about who they want near and why. Loss changes everything, and with it, priorities shift. Number 6, physical and mental fatigue. As people age, they inevitably face changes in their physical and mental energy levels. In their 70s, many seniors begin to experience a decrease in stamina, strength, and mental clarity. What was once easy, whether it's going for a walk, attending a social event, or even keeping up with conversations, can become more tiring or overwhelming. Physical health issues, such as joint pain, decreased mobility, or chronic conditions, may limit their ability to engage in activities they once loved. Mental fatigue, often accompanied by changes in memory or cognitive function, can make socializing or multitasking more difficult. These shifts can lead to a reevaluation of how they spend their time. Rather than pushing through these challenges, many seniors choose to step back and conserve their energy. They may no longer feel up to attending large gatherings or running errands they once found routine. The effort of maintaining a busy social calendar may simply feel too exhausting. This isn't about withdrawing from life. It's about adapting to a new reality. Seniors learn to prioritize rest, focus on low-energy activities that bring joy, and spend more time at home or with a close-knit group of people. By recognizing their own limits, they take control of their well-being. Number 7, prioritizing purpose over popularity. In their 70s, many people undergo a profound shift in perspective. The pursuit of popularity or social approval becomes less important than living a life of purpose and meaning. With decades of life experience, seniors often recognize that the number of people who know them or the superficial connections they maintain don't hold the same value they once did. Instead, the focus turns to legacy, what they've contributed to the world, how they've impacted others, and what they leave behind. The wisdom they've accumulated over the years becomes their guiding light. They prioritize relationships that are truly enriching and meaningful, rather than filling their time with acquaintances or obligations. This shift is about finding deeper fulfillment in the present moment. Seniors seek purpose through personal growth, spiritual fulfillment, or nurturing close relationships with family and friends. They choose time well spent, whether it's pursuing a passion, reflecting on life's lessons, or engaging in activities that bring joy and peace. In this stage, they value authenticity over external validation. The focus is on living intentionally and staying true to themselves, letting go of societal expectations and embracing the richness that comes with time spent in a purposeful, meaningful way. Final thoughts. As people enter their 70s, life becomes a beautiful journey of self-reflection, prioritization, and wisdom. While distancing from others may seem surprising, it's often a natural response to a lifetime of experiences. It's not about rejection, but about choosing peace, conserving energy, and finding deeper purpose. Seniors focus more on quality connections, meaningful reflection, and leaving a lasting legacy. By understanding these shifts, we can support and honor the choices of our loved ones, allowing them to thrive in their later years. Let's embrace the wisdom and introspection that comes with this precious stage of life.